Hello everyone, I am Aqua103 and welcome to day 7 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Advent Calendar series. Yesterday, Tualatin, a very interesting card, is the card we pulled from the Advent Calendar. And now for day 7, what is this? I've never seen this one before. Firecracker. Never seen this card. Firecracker is a level 4 Fiend Fire monster. 1700 attack, 200 defense. Quick effect. You can discard this card, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, skip your next draw phase. You can only use this effect of Firecracker once per turn. Each time your opponent takes effect damage, place one counter on this card. So that's an effect that applies on the field. Once per turn during the end phase, so that's mandatory, remove all counters from this card that were placed by its effect, and if you do, inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each. So it's a firework card, which makes sense into Christmas. Generally, if you get to New Year's, Firecracker makes sense. It's a burn card. So as a quick effect, you deal 1000 damage, which can be pretty big, but you do skip your next draw phase, which especially in burn or chain burn is important. But because it's a quick effect, it can be part of a chain that helps with chain burn. And then there's some other ways to deal some damage as well. Yeah, it being on the field work as well. So maybe I'll make a chain burn card or another burn card that does make sense for Firecracker. Let's see what I come up with. The card related to Firecracker.
Yesterday it was Ancient Fairy, a direct support card to Tualatin, and now we're going to make something for Firecracker. It's definitely a card to be used in burn deck, so I thought maybe I'll make another burn card, but then I didn't really feel like that. So I thought maybe something that counters it. But then I thought, I'm going to make the exact opposite of Firecracker. I'm not going to make you lose life points. I'm just going to make a Firecracker, like a monster like Firecracker that heals you instead. So you're going to find something that is the opposite of Fiend, which will probably be either Spellcaster or Fairy. And then make it a water attribute. I'll probably keep the levels of attack and defense the same, but opposite type and attribute. Like a healing version of Firecracker. So it's going to be healing monster dude. So the effect we can just copy over. So I'm actually just going to find Firecracker here. Put that in and change everything that needs to be healing. During either player's turn. Wait, it doesn't even say quick effect yet. Is that the old one? Yeah, that's the old effect. Firecracker doesn't use the new version either. Because I was looking at Death's Wombat earlier to counter it, and that doesn't use its current errata either. I've noticed that probably when these cards were uploaded, they were taken from the wiki, and I've noticed quite a lot of the cards from the wiki. You'll have seen it earlier in this video. Yes, there were Tualatin for sure as well. The cards that came from this Advent Calendar don't have their latest erratum because they're not on the wiki. So I'm actually just going to check now that I'm thinking about it. Tualatin. Does Tualatin use its latest one? No, Tualatin just doesn't use the latest erratum either. The effect means the same, but it's not. It's clearer with the newest erratum, so I'll have to point Steven to that. I've already pointed him towards Death's Wombat, but not the rest of these things. Anyway, new version of Firecracker, so I'm just going to have to type it over from what I have on this card. Quick effect to show when it can activate. Is it 1,000 points or just 100? Or 1,000? It's inflict 1,000 damage. It's not inflict 1,000 points of damage. It's just increase your life points by 1,000. I think that'll be it. It's not going to be increase your opponent's life points, which I could do, in which case it'd be a Nurse Reficule. The thing for a Nurse Reficule deck. Or Bad Reaction to Simochi, whichever one you want to use. I could do that too. Make it heal your opponent. Maybe I'll just make another version of that outside of that, but I think for this one I want to make it to heal you. Alright, the original card effect says each time your opponent takes effect damage, place a counter on this card. Do I make that? It's going to be that my life point increases, but is it that my life points increase, or that I increase my life points. Because with the first one, the opponent can heal it too. And in the original here, each time your opponent takes effect damage also means if they take it from their own. So I think for this time I should do that. So each time my life points increase. The thing is, life points are shortened to LP. LP is a singular word, but is it then each time my LP is, or each time my LP are? Because LP stands for life points, so it'd be R. But LP feels like it should say is, because it sounds singular even though it's not. I'm gonna go with singular because it feels right, but I'm gonna have to check this. Because, yeah, with Ancient Fairy, you can see it on the left here. It's also Ancient Fairies, not with IE. Also, I made an errata update, just a slight text update to make it correct according to problem solving card text. Okay, this is what we have so far. It's going to be a quick effect. You can discard this card. Oh, I noticed a typo. Discard. Increase your life points by 1,000, and if you do, skip your next draw phase. So it can save you from being taken out, but you skip your next draw, so that's kind of dangerous. You can only use this effect of whatever the monster is, because I haven't chosen the name yet, once per turn. Each time your LP is increased, place one counter on this card. Once per turn during the end phase, so this can be either turn. Remove all counters from this card that were placed by its effect, and if you do, increase your LP by each. Just like with Firecracker, you can you see it here? Once per turn in the end phase, remove. Yeah, that's mandatory. So even if there's no counters on it, the effect does activate. So potentially you could chain off of that. Now for chain burn, that would be easier because you'd always have a start of a chain if that monster's on the field. For this, maybe if you want to combo with chain healing, but you don't really see chain healing in any competitive deck. Might still be a fun card to use though. Now let's think of a name and find art. It's gonna be monster. Let's see effects. Let's see. I want it to be a water monster. Wait, I just realized I haven't really made a tuner or union or anything like that. I also want to make a fusion monster, which uses whatever card I get from the advent calendar as an exact material. Definitely didn't want to do that with Firecracker or Tualatin, but I do want to do that because I like mods with exact materials, like Elemental Flame Wingman, Humanite Worm Drake, any monsters like that. I like having exact materials, even if the effect isn't super fancy or if there's no effect at all. It's kind of a nostalgia feeling, but I do like when you need exact monsters like that. So that might be something for later. Unfortunately, I've not been able to find an artwork that I feel works with the monster, so I will look at it later, maybe find something for it, and if not, then maybe you can come up with an artwork for me. If you know of an artwork that would fit this card well, please let me know. Or if you want to design an artwork, then definitely please let me know as well. I'd be very excited to use your artwork in the card. I think I want to go with Aqua Reliever as the name of this card. And I want to make it a spellcaster. There's more spellcaster waters than there are fairy waters, but I feel spellcaster is the one I want to go for. And then I also have to put Aqua Reliever here. There's quite a lot of cards with Aqua in their name. Reliever, I think there's 3, 1 trap and 2 monsters. Gishki is one of them. And it's Monster Reliever and Genex Ally Reliever, I want to say. I think this is the card then, without the art. 1700 attack, 200 defense, level 4 spellcaster water, Aqua Reliever. Quick effect, you can discard this card, increase your LP by 1,000. If you do, skip your next draw phase. You can only use this effect of Aqua Reliever once per turn. Each time your LP is increased, place one counter on this card. Once per turn during the end phase, remove all counters from this card that were placed by its effects, and if you do, increase your LP by 300 for each. I don't feel that this is super broken. I think that this is a nice opposite card to what Firecracker is. I suppose I could make this a more defensive one with 200 by 1700. Because with healing you might want to defend yourself more, and Firecracker obviously with effect damage wants to attack more, but I think I want to keep it at 1700, 200. And make it work there. Although maybe I'll make this one 200, 1700, and then make the Nurse Reficule one 17, 2. No, I'm going to keep this one as is to keep it an attacking card so you can attack with it as well. So, Aqua Reliever, a card related to Firecracker, as sort of a polar opposite, is the card for today. Please let me know what you think of the card, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.